Social comment. Layout. Private chat. Stream. Settings. Camera. That's not on YouTube. That's it. StreamYard. See what you get by upgrading. Oh, brilliant. Oh, now what do I do? This is an example of a banner. Click on a banner to show it on screen. Use banners to summarise your talking points. Ah! Brilliant. Hi, Super Red. We're live at last. I am on YouTube. Brilliant. It doesn't tell me that. It just goes StreamYard. But hi, thanks for joining me. BD. Hi, BD. Oh, at last. So it's what happens when you get old and technology keeps going. You just lose it. Yeah, I can see you. Yeah. Oh, you are here. Yeah, where? I've had a few comments. I can see you. Yes, thank you. It doesn't tell me how many people are here though. It probably does, but I don't know how to do it. So, right, it's taken me a good 10-15 minutes to get this started. All I can tell you, today is supposed to be the day that, my calculated day, that Americans' finances should collapse. Financial market should collapse. Whether it does right now or not is another matter. It will just prove that show that my calculus is wrong. But it doesn't matter. We've still got to have the third horseman. Right down there. So, 4. Mine says 4. Should be decent. Oh, excellent. Brilliant. Yes, today is supposedly the day that I've calculated for the American financial market to collapse at 9:10. I was actually looking last night and I thought maybe 11 minutes past 11 because that's the 660th hour of the day, isn't it? But I don't know. Who does? We can calculate. We've had many people over the years telling us it's about to collapse, but it hasn't yet. But obviously it must at some point. Is there any questions anyone would like to ask? I thought I'd do a Q&A while I was here. While the 4 of us are here. I've got all my stuff out. I've got all of it. All my life's work is all sitting here. 5. We're getting better. I don't need more shades. Drew, I'm glad you could make it, my friend. Good stuff. 5 of us. As I say, I can't even turn the radio on. Am I allowed to turn the radio on? It's a live stream. I'll leave it off. But apparently it is supposed to be today. I've calculated it today because this is the 22nd. This is the solstice. They worship the sun, and it's 6 months and 6 days. Or it was on the 22nd. Yeah, apparently mine's still off the road until Wednesday now, so I'm still not back at work till Wednesday. So I won't see it until the earliest Wednesday. And then I've got to have Friday off because my van's got to go in because it needs another gearbox. That's why I didn't go. That's where I'm not supposed to. That's why I'm not where I wanted to be. But just show you. We're at a boatyard. The most beautiful day. But America's finances have not collapsed yet. I've been looking at them this morning as well. I've been watching Bloomberg and a few of the others. Hi, Journey Man. Nice to have you with us. Has anyone listened to the radio to see if anything's happened yet? Today is that day. But I thought I'd do some Q&A. So if anyone's got any questions they'd like to ask, save a bit of time. You see how long it took me to get on here? Ages. I went through YouTube, but YouTube they want to record all your, well, they want to be able to record videos and sound. And I thought, well, you can go off. Super Reading USA. Oh, welcome. It's 9 o'clock in the morning over there. What part? Because that might be a different time, but yeah, I thought Friday, Journey, Drew. I thought Friday as well, but I've been watching, like I say, I've been watching it all morning, and it seems to be fine at the moment. A few of them are down, but they're all quite upbeat about it all. But we'll have to wait and see. But it's got to be today or very, very soon, either today or tomorrow. 9:22. That's a nice time to do it, isn't it? 9:22. So yeah, I'm thinking possibly if they haven't done it yet, it might be 11 minutes past 11. So that's 22. That's 660th minute of the day. Yeah. So really, we just got to wait. It really is just a waiting game, because that's got to happen first before the Antichrist part. We've got to have the third horseman of the apocalypse, complete financial collapse, and it's got to start somewhere, and it has to start with America. There's too much going on. You see, Russia's been going around getting all these mates together, they're all doing the gang bit. You could be on my gang, yeah, I'll be on your gang, yeah, we'll stick them. And America's getting a bit worried because he's been going around all the Oriental places as well, hasn't he? On Putin. I believe, yeah, USA is Babylon. Yeah, the Babylon whore. Yes, not the people, of course, but the government. Yeah, definitely. I actually heard someone say the other day, it's all going a bit satanic, all this, isn't it? Oh, wow, somebody else noticed this. It is a satanic world, whatever way you look at it, isn't it? We've got nothing but suffering, pain and suffering and slaughter of people, normally innocent people, on all sides, every side. Doesn't matter, black, white, Jew, Christian, Muslim, doesn't seem to matter. We're all for it. I don't like the Christians and the Muslims, that's for sure, the Zionists, but even the Jews, the proper Jews, even they're saying the rabbis that our country is not being run by Jewish people, it's being run by Zionists. And even they're scared, even they're being attacked. Quite breezy around here. But, yeah, has anyone got any questions they'd like to ask? I'm going to go through. Shall we have a look through some of this? Don't want that one. Monsieur Fluffy, hello. It is a mad, mad world. And to me, if everything you look at, it just talks of suffering. Now, they'll go on about they're doing this, they're doing that, they're doing the other, but it's the same old, isn't it? They've got money for wars, but they've got no money for cures or education, health. How did I come to today as the financial collapse? Because it's 6 months and 9 days before Trump's fake assassination. Well, it's actually Saturday, but because Saturday is not a financial day, it had to be on a Monday or a Friday. God of this world, that's why he offered Jesus all the world if he bowed down to him. Yeah, yeah. It is a very satanic world. How did he come to the? Yeah, the 22nd of June. It's called 226 622 1. it's 6 months and 9 days till Trump's fake assassination. So well, that was Saturday, but it's got to be a conjunction. The only place I fall down is with cosmology. I'm absolutely useless with cosmology. I did have one of them things on the phone that showed you what the stars were in line and all this, but I couldn't even read it. I didn't have a clue what I was doing or how I was doing it. I thought over time I might learn, but it just didn't get any better, really. So I just gave that up and kept stuck with my numbers, my numerics. Yes, and we've had the first two horsemen. First one being Corona, the second one Stellarium. That's it. Yes, that's what I was trying to work, but it just did not work. I just didn't have a clue what I was looking at. I got that from what used to be called Bobby. What was his name? Not Bobby Sands. You're on his channel as well. Petrodollar collapsed like 2 weeks ago, so I've been looking for this to happen. Yeah, again, everybody's leaving the petrodollar. Even the UK has not dumped the petrodollar, but it has been buying things outside the petrodollar from other people. We've got the Saudi Arabians. Obviously, the Saudi Arabians and Americans had a really good relationship for a long time. They've now left, which has really upset the Americans, well, upset Biden. They're going with Iran. And of course, Iran has, or America has sanctions against Iran. So they're not happy about that. I struggled a bit as well. And I've got Stellarium via Levette, who made an instruction video, which helped somewhat. Yeah, Bobby did as well, but thank you for being on. Thank you for coming to visit, Monsieur Fluffy. Bless you as well, brother. Where was I? Oh, yeah. Saudi Arabia, Iran have joined talks, and they're talking about doing producing oil. Then, of course, you got all the China. You got all the. They're gathering gangs. They're going around. Do you want to be my gang? My gang. All the. Don't see Gary Glitter, but they're all doing it. They're all splitting up, as it says. Revelation 13, is it? The Babylon whore rides a beast with 7 heads and 10. No. Yeah, 10 horns. No, I'm thinking it was Matthew 24, verse 7, when nation rise against nation and kingdom against kingdom. And this is exactly what's happening. And as we know, we've now got 10 kings on 7 continents. These things have to come to pass. Saudi seemed to switch came through the coup a few years ago when Bin Salman cemented his power. But how much of this is real and how much for a show? Most of it is a show. Nearly all of it's a show. And the other thing that we're forgetting, like we said before, there's many levels to all of this, many levels. You've got the various families that are trying to, that are fighting amongst themselves to become the main family, the rulers of this world. But I think the one that trumps all of this is the actual Earth's natural cycles. And I think that's going to trump all of it. But we are in for 7 years of turmoil, and a lot of people, as I've said before, have said, like, "Oh, Jesus is coming, Jesus is coming." Well, yeah, but first you've got to have the Antichrist. You've got to have 7 years of turmoil. So Jesus is a long way away yet. We got a lot to get through. And as they say, they want to get rid of about 95% of the world. Not the world, but us. 95% of us. That's not good. That's very bad. And they want to get rid of Islam and Christianity because we're the 2 biggest religions on earth. And they want to become, the Zionists want to become the leaders of this world. So that's the other thing we got to look at. But obviously all these things, they're all trying to fight amongst themselves and putting their various other things in front of us to try and stop other people doing, or other families getting their way. So all of it is just a show. It's like, what was his name? Shakespeare. Shakespeare said, the world's a stage, but they must each play their part. They must each play their part. Haven't seen rising popularity of post-millennium kingdom thinking. that were in the little season. The rest of Revelation had already taken place. Yeah, yes, I'm aware of that one. And Jesus, they reckon Jesus came back 46 years after that, after he got killed, died, killed. Yeah, that was the second coming. But what's that? Matrix. The Matrix. When he goes to see the not the organizer, what's he called? The architect, the man with a little pen and all the TV screens. He tells him there and then, you've had, you're not the first, Neo, you're the sixth. And this is the sixth time. The first one was Nimrod. The second one was Julius Caesar. Third, fourth, not too sure about. There has been, it's a cycle. And it is a natural cycle. And this starts getting a bit complicated and a bit deep as well. So I've often had the thought that how can you do all this unless you're going to live for a very long time? It doesn't make sense. Unless you're going to live for a very long time, none of this makes any sense. If you live for longer than the average human, even if it's only 250 years, then it would make sense. But you think about it, if you're going on leaving stuff to your kids, even if you condition them to be a certain way, how do you know when you die they're not going to turn into an alcoholic, drugged up sex addict, you know? There's no guarantees. I know they say that the females of all these families are left nothing, so they have to marry in and they spoil them rotten when they're little. So when they get older, they want to marry someone who's got a lot of money. Yeah. They're, you know, they marry into money because they're used to having a lot of money. So that's one way of also expanding the family and becoming part of another family. That's why the Rothschilds married into the royal family, because it's all about power and money. More power than money, but obviously one brings the other one. But none of it makes sense unless you're going to live for a long time. And if you look back at the Sumerian kings, they all lived for thousands of years. But the Sumerian kings, one of the allegations, they can't reincarnate to their own bloodline. Yeah, I know. There's just one more of those stories that can't be verified. Again, yeah, exactly. They have ways of tracking the soul, apparently, so they tell me, on some of the things that I've read. And they can track the soul and bring the soul into that person, the next person. I've also heard they do, at least Donald Trump, at least Big Don, he was actually conceived at a satanic ritual. And obviously, mum and dad are on a what's known as all these people chanting around them, and the moment of orgasm, and the orgasm has to happen at a certain time as well. All these people have to be born at a certain time, and they have to have satanic rituals, so they say, of where they have sex to create this person. It's, I don't know, but yeah, I have heard that they can trace the soul. They can actually track it and bring it back into the next one. It's very weird. Whether it's believable or not is entirely up to the individual, I suppose. Do I believe it? I don't know what I believe these days. I really don't. Some of the stuff I've read is just phenomenal. You just think that's all rubbish. But then you read other stuff and it seems to, like, you have to bring it back and say, well, maybe, I don't know. Of course, they're not going to tell us. All the information is out there, but they ain't going to tell us. And you've got to delve deep for all this stuff. But what we on? I say was born during first eclipse after Jack Parsons. L. Ron Hubbard performed the Babylon, working to create a moonchild again. Yeah. Did you also know that exactly 1 year to the day when the Roswell incident happened? And the Roswell incident actually happened on a place called Corona, in an area called Corona. There's something that you didn't know that, did you, bruv? I know something you don't know. Yeah, that was OBC. Hello, fella. Hope this day finds you well, my friend. We're up to 9 people. Wow, I'm impressed. Thank you for joining me. I much appreciate it. Sorry I can't do the things. I could do some stuff on the side, but we'll just chat instead. So, yeah, as I say, we've had the first and the second horseman of the apocalypse. The first one being Corona. The second one when Putin invaded Ukraine. That was chapter 24, verse 6 of Matthew, and then 24:7. We've got that going on now. So we've got to have the third horseman either today or very, very soon, because it can't be any closer. It really can't. It's got to be this month. It has to be this month. Nuclear testing, aliens, and the occult. Yeah, there is. Yeah, and earthquakes as well. Earthquakes. If you match earthquakes to the sightings of UFOs, you'll see that there's a match. UFOs turn up 24 to 36 hours after there's an earthquake. Nice to see you. Well, actually, seems like finding a woman who could get pregnant within a small window would be the difficult part of that scenario of Trump's birth. Yeah, but again, these people are chosen. You know, they don't go down a club or down a pub or, you know, looking for someone. These people are already known. They know all of them already. Even these people are born at the time when they know. Look, Trump's mum name's Mary. His father's middle name was Christ. She was 22. He was 33 when they met and got married. 22 and 33, 55. Satan equals 55. 2 times 2 times 3 times 3 is 36. 36 tetrahedral number is 666. You know, it's all done purposely. None of it is left to chance. It's all done purposely. They already know the people. They already know who they want. You know, what was her name? Princess Diana. No, she was born purposely. Shut up! God, how do you turn all this stuff off? Leave me alone. But yeah, she was born purposely to be the mother of the future King of England. I found out the other day Willsy's having an affair with some woman called Sarah. But then you would find out later, wouldn't you? You would be the last to know if you don't watch telly, don't listen to the radio, don't read newspapers, not on social media. You're going to find out these things at a later date. As well, as Saturday, I was sitting there practically all day trying to find something, because it's no good looking at the headlines. You've got to look underneath the headlines, because something had to happen Saturday, because that was 6 months and 9 days, or 96 days till Trump fake assassination, then rise up again. So I don't know. All I can tell you is that it's got to happen very, very soon, and it's the third horseman of the apocalypse. If it's not today, then it's got to be tomorrow. Mars, 249. Nah, so it's got to be today. It has to be today. 246. 246 plus 642 is 888. And as we all know, I found out as well. I've done a, what's his name? Lucifer and Satan equals 888. What did I do with it? All my stuff here, and I didn't get it out on the pages that I need. Can you see that? No, that way. This is weird. But anyway, you've probably seen all my videos on all of this. Morning Star equals 88. Israel-Iran war. Donald J. Trump, Beast System, New Normal, Satanic Ritual, Rapture Year, Depopulation, Israel-Hamas War, Donald J. Trump is 24th of June, 246, 642 equals 888. It's got to be today. Back to the Future Clown World. Yeah. Yes, 1776 divided by 2 is 888. Yes, I know, founding year of America, and 1 plus 6 is 777. And of course, I found 1332 the other day as well in something, which is, of course, 2 times 666. Back to the Future is just a Biff in Back to the Future is Donald Trump. He's Donald Trump in Back to the Future. That's what Biffa is. And that's why it's got Trump Biffa Towers instead of Trump Towers. Gematria 101. Welcome, Gematria 101. Thanks for joining me. I haven't seen your channel, but thanks for joining me anyway. Yeah. So, yeah, all I can tell you is that it is supposed to be today. I did calculate for 11 minutes past 9, possibly 11 minutes past 11. All I can do is calculate. I'm afraid I can't do psychic stuff, you know, all that sort of thing. I just do calculus. And this is what I've calculated that it's going to be today because it's 6 months and 9 days. 6 months and 67, isn't it? 67. 6 months and 7 days. No, it's not. It's 3 months. 6 months and 9 days to the end of the year. Yes, there is a lot of spiritual stuff along these things. They know there are no secrets to these people. That these people already know everything. They know how this became. They know why we're here. They know everything. There are no secrets. They've all looked at them. You think about it, right? Everything that's ever been found, A, has been looked at, and then B, has been put into the archives to the Vatican. So they've already seen it. They've already read it. They've decoded it. They've read it. They know what it says. Then it goes into the Vatican files, well, Vatican vaults, really. So they already know everything. They've already got everything. All these things with giants as well. That's another one. You know, it says there were giants around in them days. Not Revelation, Genesis. So I'm keep looking at my stuff because I'm trying. Well, there's not really a lot I can say. We could go through a load of stuff if you wanted to. If there's any questions, I've planned on doing a Q&A anyway. So if there's anything that anyone would like to ask, feel free, do it now. Well, I've got the chalk out and I've got the van, and I'm in the middle of a field, so it would be a lot more handy. I'm very impressed that 10 people have turned up. That's why I said it always seems like wandering around a walled garden. There's also so much that it's difficult to sort wheat from the yeah, it is. And the amount of times I've been on a red herring, you know, chase something for ages and thinking, oh, yeah, we're on something. And then you get to you think, oh, no, maybe not. And then you have to start all over again. And I think the worst part about that is, I don't know if anyone else uses Gematrinator, but before, he's actually sold out. He's now some hip and trendy kid who wears shades and a hat on the side, you know, and he's really cool. You know, no, it's been sold out to a corporation, either that or the government. Anyway, whether Amazon or not, predictions are tricky, and I appreciate your work a lot regardless. And to be honest, I always enjoy seeing the van or sharing the journey. Yeah. Yeah, I don't really use the van much these days, do I, to write stuff on? I should do, really. I should, but it's really hot out, and standing outside and trying to hold the phone as well. You're trying to hold the phone like this and do calculus and do all the other things. Yeah, they can do one. Yeah, it's about us. You know, they don't like any of us. They don't care what colour your skin is. They don't care what language you speak. They don't care who you pray to. They don't like you. They don't like me either. And they hate people who try and figure all this stuff out. They can't stand them. They really don't like them. Anyone trying to work it all out, they, well, no. Even if they get it wrong, they still don't like them. But, yeah, it's something we're all going to have to live through. If we could all wake up and rather than sit there going, oh, what we need to do now is vote for the other team. No, it's just voting for more of the same, really, aren't you? Thank you, Super Red. That's very kind. I do. It's not like I sit around and just try and make something up. That's why I do the calculus. Whenever I do videos, I always try and do it with the calculus so that people can see that I'm not making it up. And it's all up here. It's not. I do write it down, obviously, but you've got to work it out first of all. Yeah, and these people worship numbers. They believe numbers are godly because God had to know something about numbers, numerics, to create all this. So they believe God to be, but they believe numbers to be godly. And the thing with numbers as well, numerics, is they don't change. You can go back 5,000 years, 10,000 years, 30,000 years. 2 plus 2 will still be 4. Whereas words, they change meaning, they change they change the way they spell in. So you can't rely on words, and the English words are no good anyway, really, because we speak several different languages. They've just taken bits from various languages and made up an English language, and the English language is a made-up language. Simple as that. Several different languages. I don't think there are any such thing as an English word. There might be one in the old time, but that's Jesus. You see, Jesus isn't. That's not his name. Some people say Jesus is the English translation of Yahweh, and if it is Jesus, if his name was Jesus, well, it wasn't Jesus because there's no J in Latin, Greek, or Hebrew, so it's either an H, Y, or I. So this is why I do my numbers, because numbers don't change. It doesn't matter. Numbers do not change. They've been the same since we discovered them, since they discovered us. If you believe, where to write it? I wrote it down here somewhere. Ready. And I've lost it already. Drama, no. No. What did I do with that? Oh, well, anyway. Yes, it is very suspicious. Yeah, there's quite a few letters. What's it, 3 or 4 in total that never existed before, but in English they do. But yeah, Jesus is I, Y, or H. So it's Iosus, I, Y, or H. Yeah, Iosus, Jesus, or Jesus. I've got to admit, I do like the name Jesus. I think that's a really nice. I think it's a really cool name. But yeah, these things. And then translating stuff, because a lot of Jews will tell you, no, you can't do gematria in English. When actually you can. Here we go, right in front of me the entire time. If you believe that consciousness is a creation of the material brain, then we create maths. If you believe that consciousness exists outside the brain, then we discovered maths. Either way, this is a numerical universe. Numerical universe and a numerical world, and they believe in numbers. And because they believe in numbers, that's why I do numbers. And the other thing with numbers is they actually have meaning. You know, they're not just, you know, number 8 is the symbol of transition. This is why when you're born, you're baptized in an octagon, because an octagon is a symbol of transition. You've gone from a spiritual realm to a material realm. And that's what we're doing now. This is why all these 8s are coming up. We've got 8, 88, 888, and 8888. And this is why, and this is 2024, of course, and 224 plus 422 plus 242 is 888. And Trump equals 88. And a lot of other things equal 888. So, but yeah, we'll just have to wait. If, what's it, 2, 3, 4, 10 past 4, then we'll have to wait until 10 past 4, see if anything happens. But just be under no illusion, shall we say, that it is going to collapse, and it is going to collapse very, very soon. But I'm going to leave it there because it hasn't collapsed yet, mainly. And I thought it might. But yeah, we'll have to wait and see. When it does, obviously, we'll be back. We've got other videos to do before then. I say before then, we've got other videos to do. It feels like I'm a gamer skewing with way too many mods installed, so whatever the original quest was is unclear. Yeah, I know. What unless, of course, we are literally a petri dish of experiments. You know, each country is, you know, you're going to believe in this and you're going to believe in that, and this country's going to believe in this, which is all basically a very similar story, but the names and dates and places have been changed slightly. So, yeah, it does. You do, or to say you, I do wonder sometimes, are we literally just a petri dish of experiments? You know, you can't believe in all the same thing. You can't believe. It's just really odd, really odd. You'd think after 2,000 years there would be some kind of peace, and people would accept that these people believe in this, these people believe in that, you believe in this, my mate believes in that, and it's just accepted. But for some reason, for the past, well, from day one, really, isn't it? From the moment man was started, it's always been a battle between each group of people. It's always been a battle. And the thing with the battles as well, when before the battles start, they say both commanders on both sides say the same things to their soldiers. God is on your side. Well, he's going to be pretty pissed off with one of them, isn't he? Oh, excuse my language. Yeah. Yeah. Do you remember that film? Not film, that song. What was it? We Fade to Grey. I can't remember who sang it. But the amount of times I've heard that, and I thought, yeah, they're going to, because they don't want sexual, do they? They want everybody to be asexual. So you're not male or female, you're asexual. And of course, it doesn't matter if you're gay or straight, you're still asexual. They want to just put everything into one. And some of our beliefs are so ingrained that it's difficult to move past without fracturing something inside. Yeah. Yeah, that's the hardest part, I think. That is definitely the hardest part, because people don't like to be told, actually, that's wrong. And I said to a friend of mine the other day, you go around proving things like this, and of course, people are going to think, yeah, but that means I'm stupid. And people don't like to be told they're stupid. You know, if you're sitting in an office with your bit of paper behind you with a stamp on it and a seal, and this man, John Smith, is an expert at this, and of course, as soon as you turn around and start dismissing all this stuff, these people are going to get the right up because they're intelligent. No, I'm clever. That sort of thing doesn't happen. You're what do they call us? You're mad. Visage, fade to grey. Thanks, Grim Wriggler. Nice to see you, brother. Yeah, visage, fade to grey. Yeah, I often look at that and I think that is exactly what they're doing to us. That's what they want to do. But of course, they told us all this years ago. It's weird how all the countries can agree on the Antarctic Treaty and the so-called space station, but not here on the level plane. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Because they've got American and Russians up in the space station, and so what are they going to do if Russia strikes? You see that over the weekend? Was it Ukraine struck somewhere in Russia, and now Putin's rather upset about this, and they're going to pay for that because he thinks it was the Americans that done it. And oh Christ, here we go. Remember, it's just a show. They just want to get rid of us. It's been wars ever since man started, really, isn't it? They've been killing us off ever since day one. It's preposterous, and people can't see it. But I don't know. We got a long way to go yet, and there's some more stuff on its way. A lot harder stuff as well. We're all in for a very hard time. But whether it's today, later on today, tomorrow, next week, it's got to be before September. It has to be before September, because that's when he's like fake assassination, then he rises up again. And the other thing with that, I don't know how many of you know that Jesus was actually born on the 23rd of September. The 25th of December, when he was resurrected, when he rose up again. 2 male, female towers replaced with 1. Don't upward, downwards, male, female shrines integrated into one design soul coagular, as it says on Bahamut's arm. Yeah. The other thing with that, did you notice there's 8? It's got 8 sides. Did you notice that? 8 triangles, and they're going like that, aren't they? One's going that way, and the other one's going that way, and there's 8 of them, and there's 2. That is actually because you got the 2 cubes outside as well. And if you look up a Saturnalia game, there's a Saturnalian game. You have to throw the dice, and it's oh no, I'm gonna have to try and find it now and share it on a video somewhere. But yeah, it just looks, and if you turn the towers upside down, they fit perfectly in those cubes, in them squares sitting outside the front of it. So yeah, it's oh, these things, they're just staring at people in the face. But a lot of people, like you said, they don't want to wake up and they don't want to know. Like that, well, like they said in the Matrix, some of these people don't want to wake up. They don't want to know. And if it means waking up means admitting that they're an idiot, they couldn't see it. And obviously, if you've got letters after your name, the last thing you want to do is be told that you're an idiot. There was a site called Octozone a few years ago with some interesting research on ancient architecture. Really? I didn't know that. Octozone. That's mad. I had no idea. I didn't know that. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Obviously, it hasn't gone yet. My calculus is wrong. I'm going to have to go back to the drawing board. My apologies. Shall see you soon. Really? A couple of Irish guys. Yes. Yeah, there was lots of. Did you see where I was going to go, wasn't I? But just hang on, just bear with us a minute. So Saturday, he was out with the Christians. He was out with the evangelicals, and he's asking, "Come and vote for me! Come and vote for me! We have to take care of our Christians." And I'm sitting there, I'm thinking, but they're the people you're going to actually start on. And there they all are, yeah. I said, oh Christ, really? But yeah, Super Red, yes, thank you. Take care. Thank you so much for joining me. Excuse me. I am going to go now. So I've got things to get on with, and I'm going to have a look at this because it's got to be soon. But take care. Thank you so much for watching me. We'll see you again soon. Been great chatting with you all. It's nice outside. It is a beautiful day. There's not a cloud in the sky here. So go and enjoy it while we can. Enjoy every moment you possibly can. But thank you so much for joining me. All take care. Much love and respect. You are a bit late, Kaz. Yes, we're just about to finish, but we've had a good chat. I shall leave it on YouTube. I think I can leave it on YouTube. I don't think it deletes it. You can go and have a look. Peer Studies is the original peer pressure. Yeah, yeah. You would not believe the amount of headaches I have, the amount of times I've sat there and just go, do you know what? Sorry, I don't care. I'm not interested. I don't want to know. I was going to live my life. And then a little while later, I can't. I've got to look. I must find it. But nice outside. Yeah, it's a beautiful day. Go and enjoy it. Kaz, you're late. Where have you been? I mean, come on, time. We did say the time. God bless you all. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. We'll see you again soon.